Later, we will be going with the topics with the PPT. Okay, so I want to get your inputs. Okay, so you all are uh, students with very great insight, knowledge, and experience. So rather than we are sticking on with the PPTs and books, first I try to get your own points, and I request you people to try to interact as much as possible. Then we will go into the PPT. So today also we are starting with the discussion. Okay, but the topic maximum will be covering is this: marketing evolution, sales and marketing difference, members in the marketing importance. So these are the basic concepts of marketing. Okay, so when I call a person, okay, please unmute your video and audio and kindly respond. Okay. um, to start with, um, generally it was a saying. So these are the things, these are the points. Generally it will come as a general question or as a case study with respect to some information given, or some cases, practical cases from the company or from the newspaper, current news, current scenario, etc. So today we are going to discuss a few sayings. So the first one is, it was a general saying is, marketing is everything and everything is marketing. Okay, so this is one thing. So when the slide is shown, I request all the people to start thinking about it. Okay, so all the people have to start thinking about it. I might call anyone to unmute and you have to speak. That is the way. Okay, so please have your video and audio ready. So when I call, you have to respond. So one topic is, it's a general saying, marketing is everything and everything is marketing. Okay, so we have to explain with example for a few minutes. Okay, and another thing is, marketing is everywhere. So wherever we go, wherever we are, we can market, or we will be experiencing the marketing. Okay, that is the meaning of marketing is everywhere. So the two words, marketing is everything and marketing is everywhere. So I'll be calling the name in random. Okay, so first I request Legana AS.
Where we can buy the product
Okay, so marketing is everything.
market
Hmm.
by the goods, and everywhere we can, and goods anywhere, sir.
Okay. Yes.
The current trend. Without marketing, we won't come to know any of the new brands that have been released.
Explain
So,
with examples. Yes.
with example, okay. So in case there's a new bike in the market right now,
Okay.
or very few will be passing by that showroom. Nobody will know unless and until somebody has to place an advertisement for it.
Okay.
If the company doesn't advertise that product, common man won't know that product has been launched in the market.
Okay.
So you can't, without marketing, there's no point in that of launching a product.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ruben. Yes.
Thank
you. Akshay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Akshay. Kindly add other points. So because we might be getting many points. Okay. So
Yeah.
yes.
So I can give you an example about marketing is everything.
Yes.
So you know the brand Red Bull, right? Like a few years ago, it was a really small brand, but what they did was actually they started sponsoring sports event for small colleges and many places, through which they started getting popularity in the age group of students, uh, and that's how they made it to where they are right now. Like you can see Red Bull everywhere right now, and same example goes for GoPro also. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Akshay. I will come back to
Okay,
you.
sir. Okay.
Monisha. Monisha M. Yes, Monisha. So marketing is everywhere. How we can say the marketing is everywhere?
So marketing is so important that people have to be aware of the product. So I feel marketing is important and it is everywhere. Just that the product should be known to the customer, and it is important, sir.
Yes. So, Monisha, you have to understand that there are two sentences. Marketing is everything means whatever we are doing. Okay, whatever we are doing, whatever we are speaking, whatever we are selling, whatever we are analyzing, so everything can be called as a marketing. That is a word. Marketing is everything. Whatever we are doing, that is marketing is everything. Marketing everywhere means wherever we are going, okay, we can see marketing. For that, you have to give example. Marketing is like a god. So both the things it says that in business or in general scenario, either in a family or a society or in the country, the marketing exists everywhere. So it's like a god. We cannot ignore it. That is the concept it is having. How marketing is every man. How?
Taking the example.
Manasi and Uday, I'll be calling in random, but I will come back to you soon. Monisha?
Sir, I'm not getting the example.
Marketing is everywhere. What is meant by everywhere? Air is everywhere. Okay? Light is everywhere. Likewise, marketing is activity we can see in any place. We can see everywhere. Even in your home, you can see some marketing. If you go to a job, you can see some marketing. If you go to the retail shop, you can see some marketing. If you go to some event like a marriages or a temple, anywhere, you can see some marketing things happening.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? So just give example. That's it.
Sir, it may be in mobile phone. About the product it will be displaying as an ads
Very
in
good.
order to make it aware.
Okay.
Everywhere it will be, sir.
Yes, one place it's a mobile. Mobile, yes, if we take mobile, whatever we are ad we are seeing, SMS we are seeing, we can see some marketing. Yes, that is one point. See some other place
Banners,
where
pamphlets,
where where
in your malls, market, bus stops.
Monisha,
Yeah.
kindly look around your room. Kindly look around your room. Kindly see
Okay.
your room. So, can you identify something which is related to marketing? See your room.
Yes, sir.
What are the things you are finding there?
A calendar.
Okay.
In that they have put some water suppliers address and all.
Okay. Very good.
That is
Say,
the.
yeah, see another product. Please tell me what are the products available there.
That's it, sir.
Only calendar is available. Nothing is there in your room.
That's it, sir. No, nothing.
I can see a laptop. Okay. I can see a headphone. I can see a pen.
Oh.
I can see a note. I can see a mirror. I can see a cart. Okay. What I can see a fan. I can see a light. Are you able to see all the things?
Yeah.
So from this, are you able to recollect something related to marketing? Can you see the fan?
Yeah.
So what is the brand name?
Usha fan.
Usha. So there is something related to marketing, right? So fan is a product.
Yeah.
Name is Usha. So that is a marketing, right? Are
Yes, sir.
you pen nearby? Pen, pencil.
Yeah.
So what is the brand?
Cello.
Cello. Pencil.
Pencil Apsara.
Okay. Laptop.
Laptop. I'm not using it, sir.
Mobile.
Yeah. My
Headphone.
Bolt.
See, we are using all the things because once it was marketed to us. And
Yeah.
we are remembering these things. So when we ask what phone you are having, you won't say I am having a smartphone, I am having a future phone, I am having a touch phone. We are not saying like this. We are saying I am having an iPhone, I am having a MI, right? Right? These things are marketed, right? So
Yes.
go anywhere. If you use the word vehicle, the vehicle is the word marketed to us. Okay, bus. This is a product, right?
Yeah.
Correct? If you are going outside, if you are going to buy something, you will name it. So if you go to hotel, what you will buy?
Food.
Food. What food?
Dosa, idli,
Okay.
whatever it is.
So dosa idli is the product name. Correct? Why you are going to the hotel? Why you are not going to the workshop?
So because I need food.
You need food, right? Who said it is
Yeah.
available only in hotel?
By will be knowing us.
So it is by your experience or by somebody saying or by marketing by some hotel or through advertisement you came to know in your earlier days. So there is a product called idli or dosa that will fulfill your need, right? For that you can go to the particular retail shop that is called as a hotel. These all things are marketed by somebody through some other media, right? Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
likewise, if you go outside, you can see whatever it is marketed. Okay, so for example, if okay, so thank you, Monisha. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Please think. Okay, please think. So Manasa,
Yes, sir.
yes, tell me. So just continue with this point.
So
Manasa.
marketing is everything. You can say that now. I can give an example for it, sir. For example, sir, can you hear me?
Yes. Proceed.
So this actually happened with me. So I had gone to KFC, and there was another person who couldn't read anything. He just saw the poster on the KFC, and he told, "I want that." So without even reading, marketing helps us to see the product, and it is everywhere also. Now, for example, if you go for a temple, you can see what are the products like they use in temple, like the lamp oil and the agarbatti. It's seen like they have put it on the wall where they're selling it, so it's everywhere they are marketing
Okay.
like
Temple, what they are marketing?
sorry, sir.
Temple, what they are marketing?
So
Temple
the
or
temple
church or
you
mosque, what
see,
they are marketing?
so temple you see like in the Hindu temple you actually light lamps and use agarbattis and use camphors. So you see in that shop there'll be like this poster stick around everywhere of the lamp, like oil posters. uh,
Why we are buying this oil? Why we are buying this agarbatti? Who asked this to give to God? Whether God came to us to ask these things? When we go to
no, sir,
churches, whether
it's
Jesus
been
said that we have to buy candle?
No, sir, it's been a tradition. People have marketed it like that. Like if you light a lamp or you use agarbatti, you get more prosperous, you get more blessings. Like people's mindsets become like that. So the people
Yes,
start
Manasi, why you are going to temple?
to pray, sir,
Why you are going to pray?
to get some peace of mind.
Yes. So here the peace of mind is our expectation.
Okay.
Okay. So for that we need something. That something is called as God. Okay. So whatever the religion, even we are not believing the God, we can pray from the nature or we pray ourselves. That we call this a meditation, something else. Okay. So even we won't use the word marketing. Okay, so for example, if you are saying that Hindu, Muslim, or Christian, these are the things branded. Okay, there are segmentation happen on based on our belief. It is branded. Okay, so if we are Hindu, we will say we will go to the temple. So temple is the name branded to us, and even in the temple, there are lot of different gods are there, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a Muruga God is there, Vinayak God is there. Okay, Jesus is there, Mary Mother is there. Okay, Allah is there, Nabi is there. These are the brand name, but they are all people, right? They are not a goods. They are not a product. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they are also the brand name which who are all existed, and it is said by generation to generation, and we had a belief. So whenever we have some wishes, whenever we have a want, whenever we have a issues, whenever we have a problem, we believe we can go there. But these things come from our experience, come from our readings, come from our other saying, or might be come from others advertisement or a promotion or a marketing. But we won't use the word called promotion or marketing, but it is actually
Marketing.
marketed. It is positioned in our mind. They are all branded. So even in the temple,
Yes, sir.
you can see, so the God or the belief or the prayer itself are marketed into your mind. And if you go there, there is some saying, if you are going for the temple, you have to use this is product. So the marketers found the opportunity, whoever going to the temple or who are going to the church, who are going to some other mosque, these are the products can be marketed based on our culture, based on our religion, based on our belief. Okay. So even we can go to the temple, we can see marketing, but we are not recognizing these things as a marketing, but these things also can be called as a marketing. Okay. Thank you, Manasi.
Thank you, sir.
Gaudami.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Yes, Gautami. Can you add in different way? Marketing is everywhere. So we are discussing something, right? Can you add
Yes,
something?
sir. Sir.
Justify marketing is
Yes,
everywhere. Marketing is
Yes, sir.
exists everywhere.
Yes, sir. Like, if I sing a song and post it into my social media, then I'm creating demand for my skill. Somebody can recognize my skill and give me an opportunity to sing. So that is can also be a marketing.
Okay, so even in the social media, you can market. Okay, so I can ask another way. Where are the places you can market yourself?
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
बोलो भाई.
Where are the places you can market you?
Social media
Okay,
and like stage singing,
okay,
any like uh, any functions,
okay,
can be in college functions also, school
okay,
days.
okay.
I can market my skill.
So are you marketing yourself within your home among your relatives?
Yeah,
How?
like uh, if I sing a song when we have a get together
Okay.
with our relatives, somebody who have contacts uh, with some big singers or somebody who can give me opportunity, they can recommend my name to them.
Okay. Why you have to market yourself within your family? What is the need for marketing you within your family members?
To get an opportunity.
What opportunity you are going to get?
Like
What is your need? What is your need to market you?
I want big stages to sing.
Okay. Do you market yourself to your parents? Mom or dad?
No,
Do you have any siblings?
no, sir. I'm a single girl, sir.
So there is a monopoly existing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is no competition. Okay. Okay. Thank
No.
you, Udami. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'll be moving to the next question. So all of you please observe. This is a challenging question. Okay. Some people feel this is the myth we are having, but we have to change the myth. Even while you are joining, you might be having some perception or preference towards some particular subject. Okay. So it is a general saying, I don't like marketing. Okay. Some people will say, I am not liking marketing. Mostly the female or girls says, I don't like marketing. You have to think whether those people, if you are not saying, if others are saying, not liking marketing, is it so? Or feeling not able to perform in marketing? What is the main reason? So among these two, what is the main reason they are not preferring marketing? Either they are not liking marketing. If they are not liking marketing means why they are not liking the marketing. You have to think on this point. I will call anyone. Okay. And next one is sometimes they feel inferior. Okay. So which among these two is right? So you can ask yourself, or you can think about your friends, or you think about other people, whether they are not liking marketing, or whether they feel that they are unfit for marketing, or they feel inferior to marketing. Okay, so I will call Anish. Anish, are you there?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Anish. Tell me, Anish. Anish, can you tell why some people are not liking marketing?
Sir, few people don't like to
Anish,
talk to
Anish,
people.
I can't see you. Your video is blocked, it seems.
Can you see me now, sir?
Now better. Now fine.
Yeah?
Yes, yes, yes. Tell me.
So, sir, some people, they don't like marketing because they're not that good at communicating with people or convincing what they have. So, if at all there is an example like, I usually like marketing, but if at all my friend, so he doesn't know how to talk to people properly or have that knack of getting what people interest and getting into their mindset or convincing it. So I think they're one thing is they're scared or about that they're not that confident about the topic, and it's basically your personality, sir. It depends on your personality. When you don't have the courage to talk in front of people or try to market yourself, then I don't think you can market anything. So I think that is one important thing.
Okay, Anish.
And yeah, sir.
Then any other things? Why the people are not preferring marketing, or why they hesitated to do marketing?
Sir, a few things. Sometimes it's like a salesperson. We usually think about, okay, he's trying to from the other perspective when we look at it, it's like always, okay, this guy is trying to market his own thing, so I shouldn't be into it. I'm not that dumb or something. One perspective is of that kind. So whatever he does, I don't like those people. They put in lies or put in whatever they get in Chuma to market. To market, they tell whatever they feel like. So I don't think people also feel that, sir. That is one reason, I guess.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Anish. I will come back to you.
Thank you.
Darshan. Darshan. Darshan,
Yes.
can you add some points, or I can ask in some other way? What is the negative feeling comes to common people's mind when we say marketing or when we see marketing person?
So main thing is first is lack of confidence.
No, please.
Second,
Darshan, please understand my question. Please understand my question. When somebody see marketing person or sales person, okay, or whenever somebody see the marketing activity, they feel bad about it. Why?
yes. So they think that they're trying to show which is not there. First thing. Second thing is that they think that like they're just trying to promote themselves, which is not good, or simply they're showing off that they're forcing us to buy something. They think that they're forcing us to buy something. That is the main reason people think marketing is not good, or they'll just try to grab each and every one, or they try to grab each and every market towards them, trying to create monopoly. So that is the reason they think marketing is not good.
Okay, so do you feel they are thinking right?
No, actually, according to their business point of view, it's good, sir. It's right way.
One point what you said is very valid point. Normally we say, when we say marketing person or salesperson, we will immediately come to the conclusion that they will start lying. Okay,
Yes,
they will
sir.
tell more lies. They have some objective, they have to sell something, they have to brand something, they will tell lies. So marketing persons are the persons who will convince us, will pressure us by telling some lies.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that?
I can't say 100% everyone does, but few will surely do it, sir. Because few of the customer, you try to convince them, they won't be convincing anyway. So they have to say lie, or they have to say something which is not there, and they try to convince them. Example.
When a marketer will tell a lie.
When customer is not arguing, it's not about he's not accepting what the product does. Then they select, if you take this, it's gonna give you extra benefits. It's like they won't select it right now, but later on this, it's gonna give you the extra benefits. So once the customer buys, they'll just leave it off. So that even customer will forget after a few months. And then in those cases, they'll be saying.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Darshan. We'll come back to you. Santosh Babu. Santosh.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Santosh. Santosh, please switch on video. Then only I can see you.
I've on already.
Already on. I will check. Yes. Santosh, from Darshan saying, we understood that sometime the marketing, we believe that it is a lie. Okay.
Yes.
That is that exaggeration. We can say that in marketing, sometimes people will exaggerate. Okay. According to you, exaggeration is right in marketing. When we want to sell something, exaggerating about a product, exaggerating about a service, exaggerating about a benefit from the product, whether it is right.
So basically, marketing is promotion of a business. So if you want to promote your business, they'll start marketing. But the reason is few of them don't get sales or don't get sales about the product. So they start lying about the product so that the people buy the product. So basically, I have a personal experience, sir, actually. So do you know as EB, sir? It's like sharing money or something like coordinating, sir. So one of my close friend was an EB's agent, used to marketing me, saying lie that if you pay so much of money, you'll be getting double like this, like that. But I wasn't interested because I thought it wouldn't be a real one. But after few 2-3 years, I came to know it's a bigger scam. So marketing can be a good procedure also, which can lead in a good way, or it can be lead to a bad way. But uh, instead of it mainly depends on the quality, sir, of marketing.
Santosh,
Yeah, sir.
what you are saying, whether in a marketing we have to tell a lie or we should not tell a lie?
So I don't think you shouldn't tell a lie, sir.
Okay. So please hold on. I'll be getting another person. Okay. So you have to maintain that in marketing we should not tell a lie. I'll be speaking some other person. That person has to speak no. In marketing we have to tell a lie sometime. Okay. So both persons have to debate. So I will be getting Harini Raj. Harini.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Harini. So assume that this is a case, you are a marketing person, you can take any example. Santosh is saying that marketing, we should not tell a lie.
Yes, sir. We shouldn't tell a lie.
So marketing is not about a cheating. We should be true. But Harini has to say marketing means getting a profit for the business. Okay, you are running a company or you are having a product, you have to sell the product to the customer, correct? You have to get a profit, then only you can survive, then only you can feed your employees, correct? So
yes, sir.
You have to tell a lie. So you have to tell the example, marketing, we have to tell a lie. And
I have to prove that I have to tell a lie in marketing.
Yes. In business, we have to tell a lie. Then again, Santosh has to defend, we should not tell a lie. Then we will see how it ends. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, marketing is a process where we have to advertise the products, no, sir. So in order to make these people believe, obviously we have to tell a lie.
We have to speak to Santosh. Okay. We have to address the Santosh. So assume the two marketing persons to have two different perspectives. Yes.
Okay.
Santosh, please listen.
Yeah, sir.
Hello, Santosh.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, see, marketing is a process where we have to advertise our products, right? So in order to make people buy it, we have to obviously tell a lie.
So if you want to make a fool of a person, so you can you lie the person and make his life or spoil his life. But you want a product to be sale.
Because the main business motive is to make profits, right?
That is right.
Like many organization, I mean, like many business organization doesn't even think about people. They only think about making profits for them.
Then what is the motive of the company that they're gaining some goodwill or something? Its main motive that I want to live, I want to make profit, and that's it. However the people goes, they don't even care then.
It's not like if you tell lie about a product, it's not like 100% you lie about it. it may be some 20 to 30% only you tell a lie, no?
If it is okay that, okay, I'll take a fair example of a Fair and Lovely. They say that
Okay.
if you put a Fair and Lovely, you'll get so fair. I'll get a black person. I'm not just discriminating, but I will just tell you, if I get a black person and I'll put a Fair and Lovely, will it become fair?
I know it will not,
But if
but some innocent people who are watching the
that is what
advertisements
they're
will
making
believe
the
it, no?
people fool. They're making the people fool that we are making it fair, etc. But it's actually not. So I don't think so. You should lie. But maybe I guess maybe 5 to 10%. Maybe you can lie. So at
Yeah, that is
least
what
then
even I'm telling. Yeah.
You should
maybe you
It
can do
cannot
it.
be 100% a lie, but like some percent it can be a lie because the business motive is to make profits, no?
Main profit is, but they are aiming only for the monopoly that I should
See,
live.
for
That's it.
example, while this Maggie also, they tell in 5 minutes you can prepare Maggie, but in 5 minutes obviously you can't. It's a lie
That's what.
saying 5 minutes you can. That is to like attract people and make profits, no? So that is how
Maybe
it can be.
maybe this kind of maybe I would accept it, but not to the extent of reaching a lot of like.
And Santosh,
Yeah, sir.
Harini,
Yes, sir.
so we'll be having Akshay in the video. Akshay is adding one point. Sir, there is a difference between lying and exaggeration. Okay, he says that in marketing, exaggeration is allowed, lying should be avoided. So Akshay,
That
can
is,
you add
yeah.
the points to clarify both the persons?
Sir, I would like to give an example about Mountain Dew and Thumbs Up.
Okay.
Like you've seen that when Salman Khan drinks it, he starts doing stunts and all. It's not like saying that if you drink Thumbs Up, you'll be able to do it. It's just exaggerating that to get the point that they're just marketing their product there. It's not like they're telling that if you drink that, you'll be able to do that.
The same example he is giving, no? When some person is less fair, when we use Fair and Lovely, they become fair. Whether that is exaggeration or lying.
No. Sir,
Sir,
they just say
exaggeration-
that no. It's like it's not like that saying that if you're black, you'll become fair. They're just telling you that your tone will increase by a few points.
So whether that
You
is
can take the example of the perfume also, no, sir.
that is a lie or exaggeration.
So it's just exaggeration. It's not lying.
Okay, then what is lie?
Sir, Sir, exaggeration.
I'll
is
think about it. Wait.
telling something which is not there.
Fair and Lovely earlier advertisement says that you can become fair within 6 weeks. But nobody till now they become fair in 6 weeks. Whether it is a
They
lie.
don't even have the proof, sir.
Yes?
They don't even have the proof.
Tell me, Akshay.
Sir, I'm thinking about it. Wait.
Please.
Uh,
Sunil, can you come on the video? Sunil says, if I am telling 100% lie, it is a lie. As
definitely, sir.
Yes, as
If I'm
Harini
getting a
says, 10%, 20% we are saying that is an exaggeration. That is another explanation by Sunil. Very good. Tell me, Sunil.
Yes, sir, because I'm getting a whole new product that is not even existing in the market. There is that product is not at all in the market. This feels like I'm getting a product from somewhere that is not existing. That is lying, sir. A whole new level of lying.
Santosh, can you
sir.
this? They are using a 2 words, a half lie, percentage of lie, exaggeration. Whether
Sir,
it is-
lying is lying only, sir. Whatever you talk, 1% or 2%, it is lying only, finally. So the product should be like they're giving it like a good quality and have the 100%. There should be a, what do I say, sir? Assurance that the marketing has been true. You can take an example of a perfume also, sir. Where you eat a perfume and you get girls attracted. That is all fake. I don't think so, sir. There are many cases also going on that.
To feed my employees, I can't follow marketing ethics, sir, 100%.
That is.
I need to feed my employees also, right?
Yes. So from the body spray example, okay, some body spray says that if you use that spray, then the opposite gender will get attracted. Okay. whether it is a lie or exaggeration or it's a fact. Because some people will say, not some people, even you believe, if you use a body spray and going out, you feel some confidence. That is a psychological concept.
Definitely, sir.
Whether you are using a powder or a Fair and Lovely or a body spray, whatever it may be, if you use this and go, you feel some confidence within you. The confidence comes, why means, for example, we have a body odor. We believe that we are having a body odor. If we go outside, that will be sensed by others, maybe. So when I use some body spray, my body odor will not be sensed by others. That is one perspective. So they says that, even a psychologist says that, please use body spray but mildly. Please use cosmetics mildly. Please use proper dress mildly. So you feel confident. Whether this is a lie or exaggeration, it's a fact. Correct? But it can be represented in some other way. As Santosh is saying, if you use body spray, opposite gender will be attracted. When,
sir, it's basically attracting, right? It's not just gender.
Liked, okay, then you can't attract others. When you have nothing to get negative things, there is a chance of getting attraction. It is putting in another way, right? So how we can say that it is a lie? One person is saying it using different word, another person is saying straight away. How we can say it is a lie? Even it is a lie, it has to be told, right? Why I have to use a body spray? I have to say you will be smelled good. That I have to say, even it is a lie or not, I have to say. Otherwise, you won't buy, right?
Definitely, I won't, sir.
Yes. Okay.
There has to be some advantage using the spray. That's why I'll go ahead and buy it.
Okay. So the two different things for buying a body spray, either to feel confident or I should make others to feel happy about me. So whenever I am with other friends, they should feel happy about it, because that aroma is also having some sensitive thing. It's not only with respect to attraction. It avoids distraction. It's avoid negative things. Can be. Santosh, you should not accept, you have to defend.
So it can be, sir, but so instead of that attracting, you can use the word like same thing what you told. Like we get freshness or the smell would be good. You can advertise in this way, sir, instead of the opposite way.
Can you give me an example of how you will advertise what you're trying to tell? Can you give me an example how you can advertise in the TV?
Yes, thank you, Santosh and Sunil. It's just for a brainstorming. We'll come up with another questions. Okay, just for understanding. Okay, thank you for the discussion. We'll move into the next question. Okay, so this is the next one. There are two different things. Please start thinking about it. We have a specialization: HR, production, finance, analytics, IT, system, marketing. It's not for MBA only. Okay, even you go to any business, even you go to any company, these are the words prominently we will be knowing. So among these five, which are the things you feel easy? I need one person for HR. I need one person for production. I need one person for finance. I need one person for analytics. I need one person for IT. I need one person for marketing. Yes. So you can switch on your video and be ready. So any person should be able to defend for anything. So in marketing, if I ask you to say good about a product, you have to say. In marketing, if you have to say opposite, you have to say. That is the skill of a marketing. We should be able to speak in any way. So I'll be calling a few persons' name. Okay. You have to switch on the video and be ready. Chaitra.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please switch on the video. So please start thinking. You have to say HR is the easiest of among all these functional areas. You have to say HR, human resource, is the easiest.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Hemant.
Yes, sir.
We have to say production is the easiest thing. Among these functional areas, production is the easiest thing. So please switch on the video and start thinking about it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Kiran? Kiran?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Kiran. Kiran, please start thinking. You have to say, among these things, finance is the easiest thing. In management, finance is the easiest thing in a business. Finance is related to accounting, transaction, etc. It is the easiest thing compared to any other things. Okay. So
Okay.
start thinking. And Pavitra?
Yes, sir.
You have to say analytics is the important thing or easiest thing. Analyzing. We are using Excel, we are using SPSS tool, we are using search engine optimization. Okay, we are analyzing the business. Okay, that is the easiest thing compared to HR or production. Analytics is the easiest thing that you have to say. Okay, so all the person, please switch on and be ready. And Meena,
Yes, sir.
you have to say IT.
Okay.
In any business, IT, information technology is the easiest thing. Maintaining, using a software, hardware, working with the system, it is the easiest thing compared to other things. And I have to say why. Okay. And I'll be getting someone for marketing. Yashwant? Yashwant?
Hello, yes, sir.
You have to justify marketing. So please, all of you, please switch on your videos. You have to justify for your respective. Yashwant, please switch on your video. Yes, all please switch on your videos and be ready. And Pavitra, please justify your point.
So, okay, when it comes to analytics, it's tracking about the companies in statistically, it tracks the company statistically. So I'll give you an example. Google, like when you search something in Google, it keeps a track of it. When you go to, if you search in Google, it keeps a track of it. And when you go to another app like YouTube, it shows the suggestion, like it suggests the product what you searched earlier in in Google. So it keeps a track of it. I think it makes work easy. It makes the organization very easy to to flow.
Pavitra, you have to say analytics is a job. Analytics is a easy job. Compare.
Compared to everything, like analytics is just keeping a track of it. It doesn't finance, or it requires finance, nor it requires any marketing skill. It's just keeping the track of what people search and what they need, basically.
Okay, yes. So please hold on. Yes, Kiran.
So good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So finance is the subject where in all the aspects we use it, sir. Let it be marketing field, whatever field, finance is important, sir. How we are going to borrow money or lend money.
Important is fine. But you have to say it is an easy task.
Yes, sir.
Because nowadays we are looking for banking job. Nowadays you want to place in a finance company because we feel that it is easy. Why?
Because it's easy because finance, it all includes in finance, sir.
Okay.
It's about investing the money. People who invest, we should take care of all the finance activities that have taken place in the organization.
Okay.
So it's all about finance, sir. Finance in the sense, what are the money that is coming into the organization or going out of the organization, budgeting.
Okay. Yes, Kiran. So I will come back to you. Chaitra.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
HR is the easiest thing I feel, sir, because I can guide the people who are there, and like I can leave them to work by own them. So I feel HR is easiest.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I will come back to you. Hemant, Meena. So first Hemant, next Meena. Yes.
Hi, sir. I think production is the easiest. Like yesterday we had an ITM class. The sir was saying like the car model brands like Honda and all, they're gonna produce 2,500 cars in 1 hour. I think 1 hour means it's kind of easiest.
Okay, so production is easy for you.
Yeah, sir. Like it's nowadays the cars under machine made, no, sir.
Okay. So everything is automated. We have technology to do, so it is easy for you, right?
Yes, sir. Like for 5 cars, it's gonna take about 1 minute, I think so.
Okay. Meena?
Yes, sir. So what I would like to say firstly is there's a misconception about IT that it's really difficult, but people are supposed to know the background. It's not exactly difficult. There are different branches or the different, hierarchies wherein you do have, other. There are certain topics which are definitely comparatively easier and it's easy to understand. It might look hard, but it's not impossible. It's just that you need to give your time and everything would be easy. So it's just once a time or once, determination and dedication towards it would be easy for everyone. So IT is definitely one of those sectors which you can achieve, or it could be easier for you if you invest time in it.
Okay. Yes. Yashwant? Yashwant, with respect to marketing, yes. On the video.
Basically, if we know the demand, what is the demand in market, then we can provide that in market and we sell it, then it will be successful.
Okay. So Yashwant is having some network issue. So I will add later. Okay. Thank you, friends. I will come back to you with your discussions. I got input from you and I will come back to you. Okay. Next, I request Yamini and Yamini. Yamini Rajkumar and Yamini Kalivela.
Yes, morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yamini. Okay, so two Yamini I want to see. Okay. So together, so I just called you. So your topic I will share. So there is a saying in marketing. Okay, so are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yamini Rajkumar. So this is for you. Marketing is about making profit by doing or from anything satisfying the buyer. Okay, that is one concept. So you have to justify. Yamini Rajkumar has to justify the marketing is for the buyer. The marketing is activity is for the buyer. Yamini Kalivela has to say, sir, the marketing is for the seller or a manufacturer. So mainly the manufacturer, the company are doing most of the marketing. Okay, so the marketing is important for a seller. Yamini Rajkumar says, consumer is an important person. Without consumer, marketing will not exist. We are working, we are producing, we are marketing, we are advertising, everything for the consumer only. So the buyer is an important person. So making profit by doing from anything satisfying mostly a buyer is important. That is has to be said by Rajkumar, Yamini, and Yamini Kalivela has to say, anyway, final motive is profit. If the seller is not getting a profit, he won't produce. He won't satisfy a customer. Okay, so that's the way you have to speak. So start with Yamini Rajkumar. Yes, Yamini.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
So I would like to take an example. Suppose I'm an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur might they won't be having so much of contacts with public. So what they do is nowadays they publish it through Instagram, Twitter, or anything, Facebook. So many. So people won't be knowing us so much. So what they say is they ask for a demo or they ask for more updates or more like reviews from others. So based on that, basically me as a consumer, I ask for proofs before buying anything. Without knowing a person, anyone can't trust the product and they can buy. So being an entrepreneur, I just show them the demo. Like if they want a direct eye contact, yeah, I'm ready for that. If they want like a small clip on what the product they're buying for a small clip, I'm ready to show for that, because I want their satisfaction. without any satisfaction, there is no necessity to get a profit from them. If they are getting the satisfaction, even we get marketing many more, like in many places. If we're getting a good feedback, yeah, it's good for us for marketing our products more easily, and we're getting more benefit
Yes,
all
Yamini.
around.
Yes, Yamini. I will come back to you. Very good points. Yamini Kalivela, what is your opposite points that
Yes, sir.
marketing is for the seller? It's mainly for the seller, mainly for the business
Yes,
person.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. First of all, I want to start with an example. It has recently happened in Andhra Pradesh. The government has established that for rupee 1, they give a meal.
Yamini, whether your video is on?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir, it is on.
Okay.
Yeah, it is on, sir. Just a minute.
Yes.
Sir, am I visible?
No, 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 no. Highly profitable for the government because they know how to use the retail channel as a bus stop. Is a retail channel, so there is no additional cost. They are able to use the person who is taking rest in the break. They may be a driver or a conductor who are taking rest. They are not actually driving, or the persons who are old, who are not doing some other works. They are using the person, so they are not giving extra salary, using the same resource, using the same bus as a transport vehicle. Okay, using the water from the sea, they recycled it. Okay, they are able to sell the product, quality product, packing, branding, distribution, satisfaction. Still, the government is getting a profit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just for I'm saying, just by reducing the cost, we cannot come to the conclusion it is a loss.
Yeah, I agree with this. Sir.
Yes, yes. So, for you, to whom we have to focus? Yes, your example is fine. This is my just explanation from another side. So, why we have to focus on a seller in marketing, not the buyer?
To produce anything or to give the products to the consumers, first the seller should take all the benefits of that product, how he can produce it, everything, and mainly the economy is the first aspect, sir.
Okay.
As we all know, economy is the first aspect. If there is a profit, he can expand it. In further, he can also fulfill the customer satisfaction or the buyer satisfaction. If there is no profit, if there is a loss, for example, if there is a loss, he may go to the bank for a loan or etc. If there is a profit, he can also fulfill those loans. If there is no profit or no other source of income for him, it is not possible.
So I would like to add a point, sir.
Yes.
So not everyone can go take a loan, not an interest. Not everyone can afford that. Even to take an interest, to take a loan, you should be having so much of balance or so much of this thing in your account. So not all.
Yamini,
Yes, sir.
nowadays we are coming with the entrepreneurship concept. If you have some idea, that's enough.
Yeah.
You go to any nearest bank, have a very good proposal, very good idea. The government is ready to give a unsecured loan.
Yeah.
So these are things before 10 years, we should have infrastructure. Now, if you have very good idea, there are another word called as a investor, angel investor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are some person having money, they have no idea. For example, I am ready to invest on you. I will be ready to give you 10 lakh. But after 1 year, you have to give me a 5% return. You can earn 30% profit, but I need 5% return. So without any guarantee, I believe on you. I'm called as a angel investor. This is just for your information. Okay. But you can differ to the point of Yamini. Yamini says that without profit, we cannot do marketing. So what's your point? But you are saying consumer is important. In marketing, consumer is important. Why?
So without their support, we can't move ahead, sir. Suppose I'm an entrepreneur and I'm starting my business now. Without a positive feedback, we can't move, sir. We can't do our marketing. It can't be a lie, sir.
No. I am a company, right?
Yeah.
Why I have to serve you? I am not a god, right? Why I have to serve you? If I am getting a profit, then only I produce a product. Then only understand your need. Without profit, why I have to market the product?
The thing is, when I start when I start something, I should have it on my budget and I should start it.
Yamini, no. You have to justify from the consumer point. How you have to say is that even you have money, even you have a product, without a consumer, you cannot sell. That way I have to speak. Buyer is the important person. Even I have money, even I have a product, I have to sell to you, right? Only if you accept, then only I can make a profit, right? Even I'm having a very good product. If you are not accepting, I will fail, right? So I have to say that the first base for marketing is a consumer. Yes, if the consumer have the need, if the consumer have the money, if the consumer has the willingness, then only the marketing will exist. That way I have to speak. So what I am saying, finally, both persons are important, but we should know the both the plus and minus. Marketing cannot exist without a customer. Marketing cannot exist without a seller. But for both the points, we should have at least 4 to 5 points. That only I try to segregate. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So thank you, Yaminis. Thank you for the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Friends, so thank you all for the sharing. So today we try to discuss, okay, marketing is everything, marketing is everywhere, and marketing is not about liking. Marketing is not about a liking. Marketing is not an exaggeration, okay. And the thing I want to conclude is the people who hate marketing, the people who don't like marketing persons are the person who feel inferior about themselves, who won't believe others, who won't believe themselves, who don't know how to speak, who don't know how to convince the people, who don't know how to convince the people. They alone can feel marketing is not good. So the next discussion we are having, which is easiest, okay? Which is easiest? And the next question, which is the toughest? That we have no time to discuss on this. Which is easiest? According to me, marketing is easiest. Which is the toughest? Marketing is the toughest. It depends upon our mindset. It depends upon the situation. And if you say HR, if you say production, if you say finance, if you say analytics, if you say IT, all are working for what? To satisfy the customer. All are working for whom? To give the profit to the manufacturer. So we have two people, buyer and seller, or manufacturer or consumer. Both are important for company. So both will be satisfied by the marketing only. I can satisfy the customer by marketing. I can identify the need of the customer by marketing. I can give a profit to the seller by marketing. So HR, production, finance, analytics, IT, whatever it may be, they are the supporting persons for the marketing. Okay, the main the objective for any business is profit. Okay, the main objective of any buyer to satisfy themselves, to give a profit to the seller, to give the satisfaction to the buyer. Marketing is very important. So for marketing, we are identifying some person, we are appointing some person, we are training the person, that is HR. We are giving a salary, we are giving an incentive, we are giving orientation, that is a HR job. But what is the final objective? We have to sell the product. Why we are producing? We are producing based on the need of the customer. So what to produce, how to produce, when to produce, how much quality I have to produce, how much quantity has to produce, has to be decided by the marketer. So the production department is also depends upon the marketing. Okay, even you can produce a very good product, but if I am not here to market me, the production will fail. Even you are giving a very good salary to the consumer, to the employees, if they are not able to sell, means again the company cannot exist. Analytics, when there is a business, when there is a customer, when there is a profit, when there is a sales, when there is a demand, you can work on analytics. If there is no customer, if there is no seller, you can't work. So the analytics also is work for the marketing. Finance, what is finance? Arranging some fund, budgeting, calculating the profit, accounting, transaction, preparing a balance sheet, issuing a share, these all things in a finance. Why we are doing all these things? Finally, we have to get a profit, right? So finally, we have to satisfy the customer, right? What amount of the cost I have to incur, what price I have to fix, what amount of profitability I have to fix. These all things are decided by the marketing. So the finance department also will support the marketing. So without marketing, nothing will exist. You can choose a HR or a finance, that is your willingness. Okay. But everywhere, I added another word. So from the discussion, right? Marketing is everywhere. Marketing is everything. You are doing some HR job, it is marketing. If you are appointing a person, you have to market. You have to give an advertisement. You have to prepare a need. You have to interview them. You have to train them. You have to. So how we can get the people? By giving an advertisement, by speaking to them, by training them. All are marketing. Production, how I can arrive at the product? By identifying the need for the product, identifying the demand for the product, identify the cost. These are all marketing. Production is a process, HR is a process, finance is a process, analytics is a process, IT is a supporting process. All roam around a main concept called marketing. Without marketing, business cannot exist. Without marketing, seller cannot exist. Without marketing, consumer cannot be benefited. Okay, so which is the easiest thing? All other people will support me, so marketing is the easiest thing. Which is the toughest thing? Even I have all these things, I am the first person, I am the last person. Okay, so I have to do a HR job. Even I am a marketing executive, I have to know how to speak with my sales team. HR job I have to do. I should know how to give the input for the production. I should know about the production. I should know profitability. I should know the pricing. I should know how to budget for marketing. Finance is also my job. Analytics. If you ask any salesperson, he will say how much product is required, how much it is profitable. It is analytics. I should know how to use the system. I should know how to use the Excel. Okay, so HR person means he can do only HR job. Production person, he can do only production job. Finance person, he can do only finance job. But marketing person has to do all the job. But in part by part, depends upon the situation. So marketing person should be a toughest person, should be a talented person, should be an all-rounder. If you say finance, sir, I know only accounting, you can survive. Sir, I know some basic in analytics, you can survive. But marketing person means you should have all the domain knowledge. So it is the toughest. Why it is easiest? Even I don't know everything exactly, but I can manage. If I have some communication skill, if I have a skill to manage HR people, production people, finance people, analytical people, if I am able to market my idea, if I am able to market my relationship, I can manage. So it is both easiest and both toughest. So please understand, marketing will be chosen. Marketing will be adapted by the person who is very strong belief on himself, will have the strong belief on the future. Okay. So even you choose any subject, please believe marketing is the first subject you have to learn, irrespective of any core. Okay. That is the thing. And marketing is about both the person. It is about a buyer. It is about a seller. Without buyer, seller cannot exist. Without seller, buyer cannot exist. Okay. So what are the important skills required for the marketing? Whatever the skill you are saying. Okay. Whatever the skill you are saying, all the skills are required for the marketing. Even it is a communication. Okay. Even it is leadership. Even it is an entrepreneurial skill. Even it is an analytical skill, man management. Okay, accounting management, creativity, technology, whatever skill you are saying, all the skills should be with the marketer. You should know you should know how to manage everything. You should know at least some skills out of it. We can't be 100% in all the skills, but the marketer is the person who should have all type of skill. Then only he can become a good marketer. Okay, so we discussed about some of the characteristics of the marketing. We discussed about some of the points in the marketing. We should discuss about what is the difference between the marketing perception and the marketing is not a lying. So final conclusion is marketing is not a lying. Marketing convincing people. I have to exaggerate little bit. Okay, so what is the difference between exaggeration and lying? Means if I say something, after 1 year, after 1 month, you came to know that I lied. If you feel very sad, then it is a lie. You won't bother about it. It can be exaggeration. For example, Glow and Lovely marketer, through the advertisement I am saying, you are looking so good after using Fair and Lovely, after using Glow and Lovely. It may be a lie, but you feel happy. I'm not exaggerating. Compared to yesterday, you're looking fair. I'm not saying that you are looking white. I'm not saying that you are looking rosy. You are fair. Compared to yesterday, you are looking good. Compared to yesterday, looking beautiful. You are getting beautier than yesterday. It can be exaggeration. It can be a lie, but you are feeling happy, right? Objective of marketing is not to cheating, making you to feel better, making you to feel comfort, making you to feel happy for the money you gave to me. So you gave some money, I give the happy. Your happiness is the feeling of beautiful, is the beauty of handsomeness. You feel it, and the others are saying you are looking beautiful. Yes, fine, my job is done. I'm not lying here. Okay, so the marketing is convincing the people, marketing is making the people happy even after the purchase, even after the consumption. So marketing is not a lying, marketing is not the cheating. Sometimes it can be exaggerated, sometimes you have to add some sugar, extra coat, sometimes you have to add some cream in the cake. It doesn't mean that entire cake is a flaw. Okay, so it depends upon the product. So we have to understand marketing is very important subject. For marketing, we have to learn many things. We should not skip any subject. We should not skip any news. Okay, then we can become a very good marketer. So marketer have to walk everywhere. Marketer should think about everything. Marketer should have the knowledge of everything. And even you are in any specialization, even you want to work everywhere, even you want to work on everything, even you don't want to work, you want to stay in a home, even you want to become an entrepreneur, even you want to become a politician, marketing is important. So that is the final saying today. So thank you, friends, for your discussion. So today we come to understanding about some basic concepts, basic differences, difference of opinions. And please, I encourage all the people who have difference of opinion, but you should be able to justify. That is also a marketing. Marketing your points neatly. In that way, others will accept. That is also a marketing skill. Don't argue, but try to convince. Try to put forth your points. So feel confident. Whatever point you are telling, okay, whatever concepts you are having, everything is right. Nothing is wrong in marketing. Okay. So thank you, friends. A little bit because of